and in this video we're going to be taking a look at the automation module and specifically notifications and reminders. The reason we're doing them both in the same video is they're both on the similar premise and they both operate and action on certain points in a similar fashion. Okay, so first of all, where do you see notifications and reminders? So step one is you have two options. You have internal or email. If you select email, then you'll be notified by email from your mailing list we set up in a previous video. Or if you select internal, then you will see these within the little bell icon at the top of Dear. If you select this, you'll see that you have two tabs. You have notice and you have reminders. Reminders obviously go to your from your reminders, and notices will come from your notifications. Okay, so quite simple. First of all, we'll take a look at notifications. So notifications and reminders are really easy to set up. Reason being is they are set parameters within the system that you just literally need to turn on or off. So what you can do is open up the relevant categories. So we've got customer, supplier, sale, product, purchase, B2B portal, stock, tasks and production. You can open all of these up and you can literally just select and turn on the relevant notification. So what we can do now is open these up and we can select and turn on the ones we wish to use. So depending on which one you'll turn on will be whichever is relevant to your business, but they're all really useful and they all have their own purposes. So a good one to use is customer credit limit exceeded. So you'll get an alert or a notification when a customer's hit their credit limit. So if you want to turn this on, just click the little hyperlink. It will take you to a separate page. You can then choose if you want to use internal, email or external. So internal will be your notification in the top corner. Email will be your mailing list that we configured earlier. So first of all, we're just going to go through internal. If you keep that as internal, you'll just get it in there. If we turn internal off and select email, you'll then be able to say, do I want to send this to all active users? Do I want to send it to all company contacts? Do I want to send it to related users or even to a sales rep that's linked to that customer? If you just want to use a mailing list, you can select on the mailing list and select the managers tab or whichever mailing list you have. You can then say what the subject is and also if you wish to BCC any users. We can then pre-configure the email that customer will, person will get notified with. So it'll be hi, ... customer limit was exceeded. And then you can then go and action that. And you can also see any records of any previous ones that have been executed in here as well. So really simple to set up the notifications. It's just a case of selecting your preferences and selecting the notification that you wish to use. Once you're happy with everything, you'll want to make sure active is turned on and you go ahead and select save. Once you've saved, you can then go back to your list and continue configuring the ones that you want to use. So for example, another good one is stock level. Under stock, minimum stock hit. So again, you'll get an alert when your minimum before reorder quantity has been hit, and then you can go ahead and action that order. Same process applies. We can choose internal, email or external and pre-configure any conditions that we need to set within here. So really simple process. So that's notifications. Like I said, there are lots in here, like tasks and production are really useful ones for people now. The production module is really picking up. So you can go through there and pre-select the ones that you wish to use. Next, we have reminders. Now, reminders operate again in a similar fashion. There are less pre-configured ones and notifications, but all the fundamental and important ones are actually there. So this one is a little bit more simple. We literally just have in here all of our reminders and we can select whether we want to turn them on or off. Okay. The person that will get reminded is the person that is owning that particular transaction or has the permissions to approve. For example, if I was turning purchase orders to approve on. So you literally have assemblies, opportunities, purchases, sales and stock. So much more limited, but again, both serve different purposes, right? So for example, in here, purchase orders not invoiced, that's a reminder that's something you need to go ahead and action. And then sales orders to approve, sales orders to ship, things like that. So all you need to do here is simply just turn those on. And then go ahead. And actually isn't a save button in this case, and we can just click back, and this changes actually save automatically for you in that case. Okay, so that's notifications and reminders. Again, both very straightforward. They do actually come into play a bit later on with some of the task scheduling, so we'll take a look at the rest of those in another video. Hopefully this is useful. If you have any specific questions or anything I've glanced over, please leave them down below and we'll address them in another video. Thank you.